Hitumiguri. NTR story about MC who finally returns to his village after half a year. He then meet with his childhood friend, who is also his lover. MC found that the FMC is working as a hostess. He decided to stay at the inn, so he can spend time with his lover. Little did he know, the innocent girl that he loved is not the same anymore. That night, MC heard a noise come from the pool. He recognized that voices. And when he take a peek, he saw something that he can't believe. He realized that this is a NTR genre anime. Overall, what I enjoy about this series is not about NTR. I'm impressed with the animation of this series. This was originally released on 2010, more than 10 years ago. But the animation's simply great. The character's design is also looking good. I give this series 8/10. Masunachi Terari. FMC is a student president. Together with her boyfriend, handle the school festival. FMC decided to try the maze with her boyfriend. Inside the maze, suddenly someone grabbed the FMC. She thought it was her boyfriend, but turns out it actually someone else. This was the moment NTR kick in. FMC then started addicted to the guy. And on episode 2, she already broke up with her boyfriend and start hanging out with the other guy. The MC also is kinda stupid. He just let that happen without do anything. I will never understand the logic in NTR genre. But what I like about this series is all about the animation. A 2013 released, but the animation's still looking great. The art design is pretty standard. Not really bad but still enjoyable. 7/10 for me. Orewaki no Jo, Shinji Teru. Literally means, I trust my girlfriend. The plot for this series is pretty simple. MC get relocated for his job. Then FMC get bored and alone at the home. She then meet with the senpai. They both ended stay together at the house. This girl has no shame at all. She betraying the trust that MC put on her. Their relationship is getting worse when the MC finally back after a month. The evil senpai hire girls to seduce the MC. Then FMC thought the MC is cheating on her. So she gladly accept the senpai and continue to NTR the MC. A pretty crazy plot. But this one is still enjoyable to watch. The animation is like, this was released recently. It's always impressed me when anime that released 10 years ago still have this amazing animation. The voice acting, the movement, and the design is top tier. 9/10 for this. Pet Life. This series only has one episode. The plot for this anime is kinda dumb. One day, when FMC changing her cloth in the dressing room, she saw the protagonist holding on her cloth. The protagonist, who also her classmate, show an embarrassing picture of her. Then you know what will happen next. Even though this episode didn't show FMC relationship with the MC, but the overall genre is still NTR. Luckily this series only has one episode, because in the manga version, FMC ended up with her childhood friend, the MC. But the FMC still continued to NTR him. What a crazy girl. Overall, I enjoyed the animation of this series. It really well animated. The character's design is also not bad. I give this 7/10. The Joku Famiresu. It's about FMC who working part-time at the restaurant owned by her boyfriend's brother. After that the brother trained her on how to work at the restaurant. The brother is kinda douchebag. He know the FMC is his brother's girlfriend, but he's still going to tease her. Due to the constant teasing, the FMC finally submit to her boyfriend's brother. She already have a boyfriend, but still choose to cheat on him. That's pretty much happened in this series. But the ending is kinda confusing to me, because suddenly, there is a fat ugly bastard in this story. Overall, in term of plot, this series is below average. But the animation is top tier. I really like this design by Poro Studio. I don't know why they don't use this kind of design and animation anymore. To me, this animation is much better than the current animation. You can see the details in the characters. 9/10 for me. Kanajo ga Yatsu. Another NTR series with blackmail. It's about FMC who get blackmailed by a new co-worker. After he saw FMC doing indecent act with her husband at the office, he then used that to blackmail the FMC. The plot is pretty average to me. Although FMC did that to protect her husband's reputation at the office, cheating is still cheating. Overall, I really like this series. Not because of the plot, but because of the recent animation. I really like this animation. The girl's design looks beautiful. It makes the story less bad when the characters' design are well made. I give this series 9/10.